Hey Ted, it's Ken. Just going to show you real quick what this guy did with this app so far. So what I'm going to do differently here is I'm going to draw one shape first, and it's going to be my shape that has the biggest, longest side on it. Then I'm going to set my scale. I'm just going to guess this. I don't have any idea what it is, so I'm just going to call it 45 feet for now. And then I'm going to show you, when I start to draw another line now, look what happens. I get my feet follow me around, and it shows me exactly how long each line is while we're making it. And I love this. This is, to me, this is just the cat's ass. So I'm just going to draw this roof, or try to, and show you how I tackle certain things like the low roofs and stuff like that. So here's an overhang that I'm coming up to right now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. Let's say this is a 1 foot overhang here. So at the line I'm 3.22. So if I just kind of come up here and go to 4.22, then I come up here like this, back to there. And I gotta finish drawing this side. And save it. And there's my overhangs for that gable there, and it's a 1 foot overhang. I just kind of guessed that. I don't really know how big the overhang is, but that was just to show you. So now I'm going to show you another one. So I'm going to come under here, and this actually should just line up real nicely with this piece right here. So I'm just going to actually join those together. And again, there's my overhang from that area right there. I'm going to zoom out of here so I can get a better look at this section. This piece right here is this piece here is a flat roof area. I'm going to handle this a bit different. I'm going to delete this ridge here, and I'm going to go here like this. No, I'm not. I'm going to keep that on there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this, because there is a bit of a transition there. And I'm going to draw this flat roof area on its own. Draw that. Now, I've got to kind of think about this for a minute. This piece is going to go like this, like that, and this piece is going to go like this. Now, I'm going to show you what I have to do here, but again, here we are, and I'm going to give this a 2 foot overhang. So I'm at 17 feet 22. Now I can just go to 19, roughly there, and there's my 2 foot overhang for this guy right here. Pull this back to the valley and save it. And now you see where the 2 zeros are, it's gone purple. This roof here, I'm going to go back and look at my pictometry. Oh, I should have saved it. Okay, hang on. Save. Go back to my pictometry for a second. I just want to look at this again. Yeah, there's an overhang there. So I'm going to go back and change this just a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete some lines here. Because what I want to do now is I want to add my overhangs, and I'll show you what I mean here. So I'm going to draw this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself a 2 foot overhang. Close enough. And so this thing is 7.37, so I'm going to go 5.37, or close enough. Then I want to go like this. I could have checked that line. Here's a good thing to do here. So I'm going to go like this and figure out where I need to go. So what I have here is I'm going to draw a line at 9.83 or whatever. Let's see, the thing's there, 11.72, so I need to be about 9.7. So I'm going to come back right about there, 9.7. Now I'm going to come here, and I'm going to draw this line, 9.7. Close enough. And I'm going to go there, and there. I've got a pretty symmetric shape. So you can see what I've got going on here now. This is a dorm. It's a flat roof dorm, but it's a dorm. I'll get back to that in a few minutes, actually. Let me finish my drawing here first. Okay, this piece of roof right here, I'm going to go look at my pictometry again. Go look at pictometry to see what that is in the front there. Not the best drawing here. Oh, pictometry, you know what, is a buggy program. It actually crashes a fair bit. It actually crashes once in a while. I'm just going to turn this. See if that gives me a better idea of what's there. I'm having a hard time seeing this. It's certainly not the easiest thing to make out here. I don't quite get it, what that's doing there. So let me just go back to the app here and let's have a look. Why this makes me log in again right now? I guess it's just because it's his demo one. It's different than one of our regular ones, so I'm guessing that's what it is. Come on. Okay. Okay. So I think that there's two levels of roof here. I think that this is a gable. So again, I'm going to go to here and give it a 2-foot overhang. So it's 1.67. So I'm going to go to 3.69, close enough, 3.66, good. And I'm going to go to the center of this, about there. Draw this piece. That wasn't very good drawing, Ken. I can delete that line. I'm going to go like that. I think that's the ridge right there. Go like this. Go like this. And like that. And then I think that there's this roof here underneath all that. I'm just going to draw this roof now underneath all of this. I think that's pretty much how that goes. And that's just a roof. Look at that. Now there should be a black area there because there's going to be some areas where there's like 3 different overhangs all piled into one. That's why those are black. So it looks a bit sloppy there, but it is a bit of a sloppy section. And here, again, I'm going to go here. I'm going to figure out where my 2-foot overhang is. So just over 17. And I'll come to here. I'm just going to pretend the chimney's not there for now. I had to guess where that valley was. Save. Okay, so there's my roof. Now the only thing I've got to worry about right now is this dorm. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my slope. So I looked from the picture that this thing's about a 12-12. So I'm just going to set my slope. And you have to set your slope first before you do the dorm tool, okay? So now that I've done that, I'm going to zoom down here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go slope, and I'm going to go dorm. And I'm going to click in here, and it says set the slope you want to add. This is about a 212, so I'm going to say 212, let's say even 312. I'll say a 312, and I'm going to say OK. And what that does is it deducts the 1212 and it adds the 312. So the math is perfect here. We've got our overhang, and I want to change the overhang area to a 312, so I'm going to change slope and make this a 312 as well. So now, if I zoom out, we've got all our overhangs. The dormer actually has been deleted twice. So what's happened is 1212 slope has been deleted twice, and then a 3 because it's actually like double area there that we don't need, and then a 312 section has been added to it. So if you follow the math for that, it'll actually work out. I had Poojan prove it to me one time. So there's how I would draw that roof. And again, this area here is a little bit crazy, but it is a little bit crazy even on the drawing that we have. Like even when I look at the house from the front view there, it does look a bit whack. And then obviously I would just go around and start identifying my eaves and stuff like that. You know, that's a rake edge actually, but start identifying all my stuff as I would go along, and just start filling in the blanks until I was happy with my drawing. That's more or less it. So yeah, that's what he's done, and you can see that the app never hiccuped at all. I never lost any lines. It didn't crash on me. It didn't do anything funny at all. It ran really good. I want to show you a few things that India did. Okay, so I'm going to get out of this one now, and I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to open up the India one, and I'll show you a few things that are going on in here. First thing you're going to notice is that projects are now alphabetical order. Okay, so you can see that they all go alphabetically. They start with numbers, they go to letters. You can see all the stuff that I do on my thing here. I do quite a bit, right? So let's say that I wanted to look for Clarence. So I open up the app, and I don't want to look through all this. What I can do though is I can start typing in Clarence, and I can push search, and right away anything with CLA in it comes up, and there's Clarence Taylor Way, so I can get to my app to that thing that way. Customers are exactly the same. Let's say I've got a customer here named Hasman. I go here and I type in HAS and search, and Jill Hasman comes there, and I can click on that customer, and then that customer's got projects underneath. What else have we done here? The phone number error is fixed on this. I can now go here, I believe, and put dashes in these phone numbers. Save it, and it's saved, so there's no error there anymore when that happens. Let's see what else. Let's go back. When I'm drawing now, let me just go to a random project here. No. Let's just go to a random test. Whatever. Okay, here. I've got this drawing here, and this one's actually a finished drawing. Again, it's not a good one for me to look at here. Let me just see if I can go to demo. I think I got demo 6. Okay. Basically what you do now is you draw a roof. This one, it doesn't have the scale thing on it, but what happens now, let's say I was happy with this drawing, or let's say I needed you to give me a hand with it. All I would do now is I would save it, of course, and I would sync that drawing. Do you want to sync to server? Now that drawing info is saved there, and I could, if you were working for our company as another agent, I could then transfer this app to you, this project to you, and you would download exactly where I left off from. So another thing that's really cool. Also, we've got these help things that are basically everywhere, and if you click on this, there's a video. So let's click on this right here, and it brings you to a video on how to draw a roof, and there it is right there. I'm going to close that because I don't need it. Let's just get rid of all these things. Got too much stuff open. So that's how you do that. I've basically got help files in just about every spot. Some of them require videos, some of them don't. And customers, again, help file. Back, projects, just pick on a random. Generate reports, you know I've got the print. I've also got help. Just a little thing to explain what that section's for. You can print now when you generate a report for the main image. Generate. I didn't do a report, but it'll say do you want to use the picture or not. And again, there's a sync button here. Materials. There's a sync button there, so that way if you sync it, then you don't lose your information. So it's good to, once you've done your materials, once you've done all this, then you sync it, and then if you ever lost your iPad and you re-downloaded the information, all this would be here. So that's another thing. PDF files has never changed. We don't have any. I rarely use that thing anyways. In the photo section, again, I have a help file. There's a video at the bottom that shows you more on how to deal with photos. There was a bit of an issue here with the way that the photos sorted, and that's all taken care of now. So this photos sort properly, and that's about it. That's what we had done in this little hire. So here you go. I'll pass this video on to you, and talk to you later.